Hi, I'm Melissa from Northline Express, and are you sick of being covered from head to toe with greasy, sticky mosquito repellents, or being stuck indoors because you're too terrified of being covered from head to toe in mosquito bites? Well, I have a solution for you. This is our Terminix AllClear Backyard Mosquito Misting System, and it's absolutely a great product. It's going to provide up to 2,000 square feet of mosquito repellent, and within the first 6 hours, it's able to reduce that mosquito population by 90%. How impressive is that? And it's great to use in your outdoor living space, but it's also great for those of you who have larger outdoor areas that you like to use to entertain with. For example, wedding receptions, graduation parties, family gatherings. This is a great product that's going to help keep your guests and family focused on the fun rather than swatting those flying pesky insects. So I've told you how great this product is and what fantastic benefits it's going to provide to you. Now let me give you a little more detail about the product itself. The product itself is going to come out of the box exactly like you see it here. There's only two things you have to do to the unit to get it ready to be outside and repelling those mosquitoes. You're going to want to screw on the nozzles for the misters on the head. There's 3 of them. Simply screw them into place. And then you do need to attach the power cord to the unit. They provide a 30-foot power cord, which is a generous length power cord since the unit does require being plugged in. Once you've got all that done, it's ready to mix up your concentrate, fill the unit, and get it ready to start placing the unit. It's very simple to fill the unit. You're just simply going to use a hose or a bucket, whichever you prefer, and on top of the unit you'll take off the cap and start filling it right from the top. They make it easy. There's also a little screen inside of that cap that's also going to prevent any large debris from getting in there, which potentially could clog up the mister nozzles on the head. Once you've got your water in there, and you can choose to add your concentrate first or after, you're going to need to add your concentrate. Now, AllClear Mister doesn't provide the concentrate because there's a couple different kinds they offer. They offer their Synergize Plus model, which is going to be the chemical version. It's effective, but it does have chemicals. So for those of you who are worried about your children or your pets in the area that you're going to be using the product, they also have their natural version of it, which is 100% all natural and still provides the same mosquito repellent effectiveness. So the choice there is up to you, but make sure you remember to purchase your concentrate separately. Once you've got your unit filled up and ready to go, it's time to place the unit. Now, the way you have to place this unit actually depends on the way the wind is blowing. Now, that may sound a little complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. You're either going to have 3 different types of wind directions usually, and that can be a single direction wind where the wind is blowing from one way to the other, a multi-directional wind where you know it's windy but you're not quite sure which way that wind is coming from, or an idle wind where it's pretty much there's no breeze at all. So depending on which type of wind situation you're experiencing when you're using the Mosquito Mister, that's going to help you determine whether you're going to place it on the far sides of the area you're trying to cover or in the middle of the cover. Check out our other video on mister placement, and that'll help give you a lot more details on that. So once you've got the unit placed, it's time to activate the unit and actually start repelling those mosquitoes. It's really quite easy to do with this unit because you can activate the unit from the unit itself. There's a button on the back of the unit that you push it once, it's going to turn the unit on, and then if you hold and press it for 3 seconds, it's going to activate the misting sequence on the unit itself. And now, if you prefer not to stop entertaining to get up and set your Mosquito Mister off, they've actually provided a convenient remote for the unit, which is going to allow you to control when, where, and how often you use your Mosquito Mister without even ever having to leave your seat. When you push the Mist Now button, it's going to activate the unit, but there is a 12-second delay. That's so in case anybody's around the unit or you're over there at your unit activating it from the unit, just to make sure there's a safety feature so that mist isn't going to get on you right away. There's also an audible countdown that's going to let you know when it's going to start beeping. You'll hear that once you push the button on the unit, letting you know it's going to mist. Now, we talked about placement on the unit, and depending on where the wind is blowing or how the wind is blowing, you may need to move your unit around. You also may need to move your unit to spray multiple times if you're spraying a larger area, but they've made that quite easy. I know it sounds like, oh, I have to move this thing, but it's not that bad with the AllClear Mister because they've kept your convenience in mind with that as well. They've added on the unit wide, rugged, durable wheels, so whether you're going over sand, dirt, grass, or a patio, it's not going to feel any different. It's not going to be a struggle to move your unit. They've also included a telescoping handle. So when your unit is in place, the handle can be in the down position so that it doesn't get covered with the concentrated mist. But when you're ready to move the unit, simply pull the handle into its upright position and it's ready to use and move as easy as you would a roll-behind suitcase. The Terminix AllClear Backyard Mosquito Mister is also designed to provide 3 seasons of mosquito repellent protection. It's designed with durable and rugged materials that whether it's spring, summer, and fall, this mister is going to cover them all. It's got durable materials so that the sun or the rain isn't going to affect the unit, and they've even thought of that where the power cord is actually attached to the unit. They provided a rubber boot over that as well to prevent any type of electrical system receiving any type of weather or element damage on that as well. And it's really simple to use. Once you place it, there's no emptying bug bags, no messy cleanup. It's simply going to provide that mist up into the air and provide you 2,000 square feet of mosquito-free zone. I hope you found this video helpful, and make sure you check out our AllClear Mosquito Mister. Get yours today and start taking back your independence from those pesky mosquitoes and other biting flying insects. It's another great product from Northline Express, home of the buy and try satisfaction guarantee.